Students and staff at Whiteland surely have noticed the changes brought about by Mr. Zobel's new enforcement of his 3 guidelines. Warrior TV goes directly to Mr. Zobel himself for more information.
Well, last year, my first year, I did a lot of question asking. We surveyed the teachers at the end of the year to say what are the things that you identify as obstacles to you being successful. And so showing up for class is one of those key responsible traits that we want people to live. You know, the technology aspect growing up in this day and age, everybody has technology at their fingertips, and so we have to try to teach as a community when is it appropriate to be on your device and when it's not appropriate. And then the third thing was, again, just general classroom disruptions that got in the way of teachers doing their job. And so I think when we put it all together, it all fits under one umbrella, and that is we want the best classroom environment we can get.
After going to Mr. Zobel and discovering what these guidelines mean and why they're being implemented, Warrior TV speaks to staff and students about their opinions regarding this year's expectations.
Finding that there's less students in the halls right after the passing bell rings because everybody's enforcing it, and kids realize, oh, there's going to be some consequences for violating the rules. By the end of last year, you didn't know when the bell rang. If you didn't hear the bell, you wouldn't have known it rang because there were so many people in the hall, and they weren't hurrying to get back. So far this year, we're seeing a good change in the number of people in the halls after the bells.
I'm really excited about it. I think the school as a whole is ready for kind of a unified front in some of these areas. I know tardies in particular are a big pet peeve of mine. When that bell rings, I'm excited to get started. I love what I do, and I want to be able to do it.
The first thing I figured when the new rules were going to be implemented was class was going to be a lot smoother and a lot less disruptive.
So far, I think it's gotten a lot better. I don't know if it'll stay that way, but a lot of the teachers have really cracked down on it.
Well, I'm kind of glad that they were strict because they haven't been really, people have been leaving on GIs and like been texting all the time.
As far as opinions go, I think they're a really smart way to influence our class and get them to be more motivated.
Yeah, I'd say last year, a lot of people were always texting in school. Certain people were doing more work than others just because a lot of people were just busy texting.
This year's focus on technology use, tardies, and classroom disruption is sure to improve the quality of learning here at Whiteland Community High School. Staff and students plan to work together in order to adhere to this year's initiative. From outside Mr. Zobel's office, I'm Julianne here with Kendall and Elli, Warrior TV News.